Morning, welcome to a vlog. I just got back from a run. I did a fartlek run this morning. It is Monday the 23rd of June and a lot has changed since I've last vlogged, and I don't know, I'm just kind of feeling inspired to vlog again. I think honestly it's the running that's making me feel inspired again. I'm so exhausted with going to the gym to lift weights, and so I think just having a new form of exercise has been massively helpful for me. But yeah, I just ran a fartlek this morning and I am so sweaty. It has been 94 degrees outside for the last few days, and like, even though I ran inside, it just feels so hot. Hey girly. Hi girly. So anyways, I can't even sit down right now because I am just so sweaty. So I am going to take a shower quick and then I'm gonna hop back onto work. I just took a little break to do my run. Okay, I was gonna record, but I'm wearing a towel and I look naked because it's like so zoomed in. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go change. Okay, this is better. So I want to do oh God, Luna, please don't knock that over. Come on now. Keep moving, keep it moving. I just wanted to do kind of a week in the life workout edition because my workouts have completely changed. My goals over the years have completely changed. I definitely went from more like a bodybuilder focus, like bulking, cutting, tracking macros, all those sorts of things. And over the last couple years, with some gut problems and other like mental health problems, my whole idea around exercise has really changed. It's much more focused on the way that I feel and perform rather than the way that I look. And of course, I still care about the way that I look massively. Like, I'm still working on that. And I also think it is okay to really value the way that your body looks when you exercise. But yeah, my goals have massively changed and I am so burnt out of strength training. Like, it is so important and I will always strength train on a weekly basis for the rest of my life because I know how incredibly valuable it is for our health and longevity, but not my priority right now. It's half of my priority, I guess. I would say that I am hybrid training at this point. I am strength training 3 times a week and it's about only half an hour, so an hour and a half total of lifting a week, and it's typically like a lower body exercise, a push exercise, a pull exercise, and typically a core exercise. And then after those 3 lifts, I have about 15 minutes of some physical therapy specific exercises per my partner, Mike, who's a physical therapist. It comes in so handy. But I have been rehabbing a biceps tendon issue, so I've been having some shoulder pain, and also when I run, my form is not perfect and I tend to have some hip pain. I just massively am running out of time right now, so I'm gonna try to multitask. Try to figure this out. I just hopped off a call with one of my online only clients and we talk every Monday just to talk about how things went last week. We'll come up with a plan for this week and just kind of chat through that. A big part of it is really just like getting that client to say the things themselves. So I ask a lot of questions that kind of like probe them to kind of make decisions for themselves, gently guiding them. Using some Glow Me by Frey. It's really nice because it gives you a little bit of color and it has SPF 15. Every time I wear mascara, which I did a lot this weekend, I feel like I get bags under my eyes. I think my skin just really does not like when I wear makeup in general, like eye makeup. So yeah, I'm just gonna put a little concealer under these babies because I'm about to have to head to the gym for some clients tonight. Shampoo I have been loving Living Proof. Really, I don't know. You know when it just kind of like turns your hair white? Whoops. It's a hot one today. It's literally like 90 some degrees. It feels like 102 or something like that, which is not not cool. My hair just cannot, when it is even the slightest bit of humid out. So I'm just gonna straighten some pieces around my face, and then we're gonna take those bangs out and we're just gonna throw the hair up in the ponytail and we're gonna call it a day. Like, it doesn't need to look great. I just want my face to look okay. The back of my hair is not my business. About to get dressed and I realized that I really wanted to show you guys the Honor Active stuff that I got today. I was lucky enough to actually get some of the Always in Honor collection. I ordered within like the first 2 minutes and thankfully I got everything I wanted. It's so funny because the things I'm keeping are all the same color. So these are shorts, these are flare pants, soft flare I think. This is like a halter top. These are the fold over wide leg pants, and then I got the sweats as well, but it's all the same color, which is so funny. Okay, look how cute these are. I love the little fold over. So nice. This top is not Honor Active, but here are the back of them. I really, really like these. I think they're pretty flattering. They're so comfortable. I'm in a medium. This top is Lululemon, actually. It is also a medium, super cozy. It's like the Nubu fabric, which is really nice. But yeah, I think these little muted tones kind of go together. And it's a hot one today, so we're just gonna wear as minimal as possible, honestly. Threw on the little Nike trainers. I have a suspicion that I'm going to end up lifting today as well, even though I already ran. Okay, I'm leaving, but I just needed to get my little emotional support latte from our lobby. So I can't say that I was planning to work out today because I already did my running workout and typically would not do both of them in the same day. However, I have an 8-hour break from clients and I have been working for the past couple hours, and so I need to get up. I need to do something. It's way too hot to go outside. I already have 10K for the day. Don't really just want to stroll on the treadmill, so I am just having some Cree. Just mix it up into this coffee cup. But it's non-stim Arctoblast Legion, and I'm gonna go do my lift. I was saying earlier how I do 3 workouts a week and then 3 runs a week. And I'm gonna go ahead and do workout 1 of the week, and I think this is just a good choice for me right now too, because I have friends and family coming into town on Friday, so I'm really not gonna be able to get all 6 workouts in this week anyway, so I'll stack 2 today. I might have to rest tomorrow, honestly, or take a rest day some other time this week because I am asking a lot of my body by doing both workouts in a single day, but we're gonna see how that goes. So yeah, let's go lift.
Yellow diamonds in the light, and we're standing side by side. As the shadow crosses mine, what it takes to come
Diamond Color
it's the way I'm feeling, I just can't deny.
That's fine, I'm told you. Before the night, Shawty don't need talk too much. I was thinking what I'm a one girl, promise me don't touch your dad. What a sweet that shit, I can say what is that I can't describe it. She'd always made it on me, I know.
We'll actually be finishing that workout tomorrow. My client is just about here and she's half an hour early, which is really nice because then I can go home and have a longer evening with Mike. But I only got a couple things in for my lift. I will definitely finish it tomorrow at my apartment gym, and honestly I might do my easy run as well, but we'll see. I'll check in tomorrow. Okay, so good morning. I am back at the HQ. It is 5:45. I have 2 clients this morning and then I am starting my full-time job for the day. So Tuesday mornings are a very early morning and I high-key love it. Like, I really enjoy my morning sessions because I think I'm just like fresh from a good night of sleep and I just have more energy, and yeah, it's just always a great time. I had to stop to get gas because last night when I was coming home I was like, that's tomorrow Mandy's problem, but yesterday Mandy forgot that this morning Mandy
was a 5 a.m. girly, so yeah, not my best work, but kind of dealing with a little bit of an injury right now. I think I just decided that I was going to be running significantly more too quick, and I think my body's not reacting super well, so I'm gonna have a discussion with Mike at some point, hopefully today, about what I can do or what I should do moving forward with like my volume of running. I think my volume just might have like taken off a little bit too much, but anyways, let's head in and I will show you guys what I end up doing today for a workout. Look at this view. Every time I wait for the elevator, I love it so much. Anyways, I'm headed downstairs. It is lunchtime, and usually I work out on lunch on Tuesdays, so I'm going to set up and do some stretching because my hip is not right now. So I pretty much did my lift yesterday. I just have some PT things to do today. Because nobody's here yet, I'm just gonna kind of do my thing in the actual gym. I don't really want to record when people are around just because I don't want to make anybody feel awkward. But yes, yesterday I did most of my workout. Something I didn't record was the chest press with the dumbbells. Today, all I have left for my workout is rows, so single arm dumbbell rows, and also I'm doing a couple PT exercises. I'm gonna do some light stretching outside of that, and then I'm probably going to either walk or hop on the bike for the remainder of my hour. So kind of a rest-ish day today. I'm not doing my run because of the way that my body feels, unfortunately, but we're listening to our bodies, and yeah, let's have a good little session. Part of me is like, I should just stop this video because it's gonna be a week of workouts, and I'm not gonna be able to probably to stick to my normal routine because of my ailments at the moment. I can't wait till Mike gets home from work. My hip hurts. Like, I can feel it when I walk. I feel like I'm walking funny, like I'm limping because of it. So certainly not ideal. I don't really want to run with this pain. Even when I did my lunges yesterday, it didn't feel super great. So I don't know, maybe I'll keep recording because I guess this is like a realistic part of starting a new routine and running, and how important it is to manage your volume and not just like go balls to the wall, which I kind of did. Because truly, like, my whole life I've been able to just kind of like get up and do things I want to, and not that I'm old, but like at 30 I just don't recover the way that I used to, even though I take really good care of myself. So my mind wants to do the things that I used to, and my body needs a little bit more time to adapt and recover to the stimulus rather than just going back to what I used to do. So we're learning the hard way. third day of my new training week and feeling a little better than I did yesterday, that's for sure. Done a decent fair bit of stretching yesterday. I really think that mobility type correctional sort of exercise to kind of keep my hips level when I'm doing different exercises seem to be quite helpful. My hips are a little tight, but I've just been warming up and I am planning to do my long run today. So I'm going to do it on the treadmill because it's kind of raining at the moment and it's super humid and I'm not really down for that. I also really like the treadmill because I like to watch YouTube videos and there's no incline and it's just easier. So I'm just gonna hop on the treadmill after I finish my little warm up, take my lunch, and yeah, I hope it goes well. I am definitely prepared to potentially cut it short and it won't be a super long run by any stretch just because I haven't been feeling the best this week, but I'm gonna listen to my body. Usually once I start getting going on the treadmill or even for a run outside, I feel pretty good. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Last week my long run was just 4 miles, and so I'm hoping that today I'll do another 4 or perhaps like 4.5, but I don't really want to go any further than that because I think if I continue to add mileage, it's just gonna continue to make my body feel not so great. So I want to feel good before I try to push more. Holy cow, it was so hard. I am dripping in sweat. Like, I'm gonna have to peel this off of me. So, what is really difficult, my body felt good, if that makes sense. So like my high hamstring feels okay, and honestly it usually does when I run. Like movement tends to make it feel better. It's just kind of after the fact, like later that night or like the next morning. And I think that's pretty common when it comes to tendon sort of issues. Movement makes it feel better and then it kind of stiffens up again. So I don't know, we'll see what happens with that, but I'm really happy. I did 4.5 miles. The pace was a little quicker than I did my 4-mile run last week, and I'm feeling pretty solid. So it feels so good to sweat, and it feels even better to be back in AC now, but I need to take a shower like ASAP. But yeah, feeling super happy with that. So this is the spreadsheet that Mike put together to track our workouts. So these are the 3 workouts that I do every week, and it's a 6-week program. I can input my weight, my reps, and then there's also a formula in here where it tells you like suggested weight, which is really cool. It's Mike's spreadsheet, and then I have a little tab for my running. So I indicate whether it's indoor or outdoor, the total time, total distance, and then for the fartlek, I just track like what the workout was, and then for easy run and long run, so heart rate is really important. For the easy run, I'm trying to keep my heart rate under 150, and then for the long run, distance is really the most important thing, and I want to make sure my cadence is at least like 160 to 170. I think that might be part of the issue with my like ailments. But yeah, I'm going to input what I did today. So let's see what I did today. Also, when I run on the treadmill, it never is the actual like distance, especially like as far as what like treadmill says. I trust the treadmill. So anyways, 164 is my cadence for this one, which is good. So here, oh, what was my heart rate? Heart rate was 158. That does not seem right. Maybe. That's not too bad. Nice. Okay, so it's Wednesday. I've done 1 out of 3 lifts and 2 out of 3 runs. My sister's coming to town this weekend. She's coming on Friday. I have Friday off of work. So I think what I'm going to try to do is get because tomorrow's Thursday, I have an in-office day. So from 7 to 3:30 I'll be in office, and then from 3:30 to 7:30 I'll be at the HQ training clients, and then I have to be back really early on Friday morning, so it's going to be a sprint. I'm not going to have time to work out tomorrow, so that leaves Friday to definitely get my lift in, and then I'm hopeful that I can also get my easy run in. I just washed my hair, and I really plan my runs around like hair wash day, and so I'm hoping that it'll be just like easy enough that I don't sweat a whole lot on Friday. I'm hoping to get both of those in, and then either Saturday morning if Mindy sleeps in, or Sunday morning, Sunday after they leave, I'll probably do the third workout. So yeah, I think I'm still on track to get all of my workouts in this week. Not the best idea to be doing 2 in a single day. However, I am accounting for volume in my programming, and I think, you know, something that I really value about myself is that I get my scheduled sessions in. I don't let it become an issue with time. Like, I'll find a way to get it done. Only way that I wouldn't is if my body is not feeling great. So I think if my body is screaming, absolutely not. But yeah, we're gonna get all 6 of our workouts in this week one way or another, and I'm feeling really good right now.
Truly, like, one of the best parts about running is just how good I feel mentally after I run. It is truly unmatched compared to any other physical form of exercise, at least that I have tried, in my opinion. So yeah, it is great, and I'm really happy today. I don't have any clients at the HQ, and as much as I love to train other people and show up for other people, I definitely need my time to just relax as well. So tonight is going to be a chill night. No Love Island drops tonight, which is really sad, so we're gonna have to find something else to watch. But yeah. It is Friday now. I am just finishing my workout that I started yesterday, and all I have left is a single leg RDL, and then I did 2 sets of my PT exercises, and then I'm gonna hop on the treadmill for my little easy run, which easy runs aren't my favorite because they are just kind of boring. There's no like variation in speed, and so I find myself getting kind of bored. Super humid again today, so I'm definitely going to use the treadmill to run. But yeah, let's get this lift. My sister's on her way. She'll be here in like an hour and a half, so gotta finish, shower, get ready, and clean up a bit. Just finished the rest of my lift, and I truly do not want to do this. I don't feel like running. This is the first time that I've really felt this way
in the past couple weeks that I've started working out under a program again. So I'd say for the past 2 months maybe, I've just been doing whatever I feel like. Just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And now, since moving and getting settled into our new place, I have been following a program again, and starting a new program is always really motivating. So this is the first time that I feel like, ugh, I'm not looking forward to this. But the thing is, 2.5, maybe 3 miles, that's it. And the goal is to keep my heart rate right around 150, if not a little lower. So I think that's why this is so boring though, because I have to be moving so fucking slow to keep my heart rate that low, and I'm not used to training that way, but I know that it's really good to train like in an easy run sort of way. So let's get started. Definitely gonna start with just a little walk here. Find something good to listen to. Just a little stroll to warm up. Really haven't moved a whole lot today. What am I at? 3,200 steps. I had a client this morning, and then I ran some errands, and I'm off to work for the day, which is really nice. So off my like full-time job. So yeah, just having a nice little morning. Man, I really don't feel like running.
We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't love anymore. What was all of it for? Ooh, we don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't love anymore. What was all of it for? Ooh, we don't talk anymore like we.
We ran a mile and we called it. Not my day. I like knew it wasn't gonna be good based on the way that I feel, and this is supposed to be an easy run. I'm supposed to keep my heart rate low. Heart rate had no chill at a 10-mile-an-hour pace, which is way slower than I usually run, so very frustrating. I knew that this was gonna happen. I stopped at a mile. I don't feel as though I should be pushing myself running this way, since I already did my fartlek and I already did my long run this week. So if a mile's what I got in me to keep it under 150, that's what we're doing today.
And last but not least, we are finishing off on Sunday with the third lift of the week. So I did accomplish all of my lifts and runs this week, even if they were split up and even if they were not perfect. And I wanted to share this because realistically, like, is it best to maybe get your workout in a single day? Absolutely. But when you are so busy and it just so happens that you have to split it between 2 days, like, who cares? Will never make excuses and not get my workouts in. My body is feeling a lot better. I think that I just started off a little too strong with the programming, but I am in a really good place now, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week in the life of workouts, just something a little different and not all lifting anymore, incorporating some running. So thought it would be helpful to share, but thank you so much for watching.